Hello boys, my name is Yoshi. Welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles free for Switch with the Japanese voices enabled. In the last video we left off mostly just doing some extra stuff. Actually a lot of it was grinding. We did all of the Ignis Castle grind spot and we basically destroyed all those enemies we did destroy before. Which also happened to give us exactly like 10, which is what I was going for. And so now we can do our hero quest already. Yes, they are available as soon as they appear here. You just need to be in the right area to do it. The one with Melia, I think, takes place somewhere else, but the one with Leah, I think, is slightly different. I could have sworn actually it takes place here, but for some reason it's not popped up yet. It's possible it could be glitched until certain thing be done. I don't know. I'm a bit concerned about that, so I am going to briefly pause the video, see what's going on. I'll see more when we get back. Okay, so yeah, I almost forgot. Apparently you're supposed to actually discuss something at a rest point first. I think that's where you get stuff done. Which is weird. I think this trigger setup basically triggers when you're in this region, but go to any of the individual rest points. We'll go to the first official rest point though of the game. That's this one though, just to make it a bit easier. I honestly don't know what to trigger this other than you must be in the party, and you must have a Lysage rank 10, which we have both of these. But I unfortunately don't know what to do much after that. But I have found more about that. What's the max level we can go now? Almost 99. Whenever I can go straight to 99, I think I will do that eventually. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna randomly cook a dude so I at least get something there. That might trigger something, I don't know. No? Okay. Pretty soon we'll have to get the rank 10 gems for everyone. Oh, you have something to make. Alright. Oh, I guess I needed to do that anyway. But didn't really find anything. I'll just look more about what I'm supposed to do and I'll be right back. Okay, so I almost forgot about something. You see, I forgot one specific thing. Remember what they told us back at the start of the game with other stuff? Also, yeah, I think this might just be exclusive for when you finish the endgame, but like, anyway. I almost forgot about something. Remember what the Queen said to us at the very start of the game? Remember what all the Queens said that what we should do? That's right, we're supposed to take them across the world and do all the other stuff. So you can't actually get their hero quest yet. You need to go around the different worlds of Ionos and find random question marks. So I'm going to do that, and while I do that, I am also going to do some of the hero commanders that we haven't battled yet. Oh my gosh, what the frick was that? Please don't bug out right now, please, OBS. I need this. Alright, anyway. That was a quick. I think the reason why it probably didn't work before is because maybe some other character was already doing it. But then you should be able to help them up, though, which doesn't make sense. I don't know. One of the enemies I do want to fight is this big Gigantus Gigantosaurus. I don't know what to say about it. Also, I just remembered I forgot to do the thing. Thankfully, it's very easy to tell if you did this. Wow. The range on that ability is ridiculous. Anyways, I forgot to do something. I need to have a soul hacker in a party or have something else in a party that has the ability soul hack. So I'm gonna have to actually change the ability around real quick. Because we weren't able to soul hack that enemy, and we need to make sure we get that whenever we can. Alright, so what I'm gonna do. Instead of that other rank one, I need to get soul hack. There we go. And just so that you know that it works, I'm actually lead with Lance this time. Yeah, we almost defeated that monster without the extra thing. That would have been annoying because we would have done it twice. So yeah, in honor of that, this is going to be basically explore the world area. If you have your heroes in certain spots, they'll randomly pop up with certain infos. You can't, I think, get these until you have a life stage up to rank 10. Oh wow. For some reason mine missed, but that was weird. Never actually used Lance much in a battle, so we're gonna use him just to get some starting things right now. Alright. Hopefully that's a little bit better with the aggro. This enemy's hardly taking any damage. They literally call him a Gigantus. And yes, this music released while we have one of the queens in, I think, permanently replaces this theme. Oh, it might already die here. Unless we put a regenerate here. That was not close enough for that break. I think it's taking longer than usual to pop up. There we go. There we go. Finally got a topple on that thing. Let's not mess this up. Oh yeah, they're both early right now. Now I could still try to get the punch thing anyway. If it does fail, which is what I thought would happen, I'll just do the Nia strat again and just get everyone to immediately out. Alright. Alright. Zodiac has a lot more resistances. Probably has a lot of defense too. Is that a reason why we did it like that? I guess part of the reason why I didn't fight the first time is because, well, initially I was only doing a non-DPS class as the order on this, not this one. You see now, so basically what I'm saying is us completing 2 DPS orders in a row actually messed us up from the order, so it would have actually made no one go over percent marijuana, so it would have just got on us 100% right away if we didn't want, but this time around it worked more better. Alright, now we're going to do... Yeah. I thought we were doing literally no damage before we did the setup, and now we are suddenly doing a lot. Keep in mind that some unique monsters are so difficult that by the time we do start doing this, this is going to be basically the only strategy we have here. I should have just combined this with... realize we're really laughing at the Zodiac. I thought there would be more of that, but apparently we combined it with some really bad words, so yeah. Must have kind of easy to miss after all you spent like aim not using it for a while. Or specifically not using these methods for a while, so I did that way earlier than I need to. I don't know what I was thinking. Right, this is not the time to be sashing. We might still be able to get another one yet. Oh wow, we did. Not only did that happen, but we got the worst possible RNG. And we don't have that. Alright, we don't have a break yet. The last we can do is break. Yeah, I did that thing way too early. Our percent was kind of bad. Remember, this is a slightly tougher monster. Even doing damage to it is really hard. There we go. Alright, there we go. As long as we get a break though, we'll probably be fine anyway. But one other thing that's a problem is if One thing I've noticed, this is actually just to prevent certain uniques and some stronger monsters pulls, like I said, straight up, he has this as an ability. Basically, if you try to use too many defensive debuffs or stuff on them early, then they'll stop then they'll start becoming immune to those, effectively diminishing what you actually do in terms of percent, which is not good. Okay, that's still a lot. Probably have to kill. And yes, you want Lance because the attack up sets up really well for Bane and do a lot of damage. First time in a while though, we haven't killed in a while. Of course, immediately after that, the very first thing he did on his wake up was instant AoE. And I was stuck in an animation, so I can't even revive even if I wanted to. And there goes that light stage being glitched. Now I can help them out. There we go. That's fine. We get this at the very least. So we want to keep this guy okay, well we got it down. That's the thing I wanted, right? That was a tough aiming though. Hardly took any damage for like half the battle. Sometimes they just have a stupid amount of armor. Basically, you want to kill them early. But keep an idea of what we just did there. That's basically how every unique monster is probably going to go for this point. Try to chain early, get an early break ideally before the chain. The setup basically involves get a break, ideally with the break boost active, which is hence why we need it in order to ensure that we get the break, otherwise it could take up to who knows how long to break. And then we break. Then after the break is finally active, we then immediately use to do something else. Also, we could have technically gone here. I can't believe we missed this part at the very beginning of the game. Wonder what affinity we'll even get for this. Oh no. Anyways, the big thing we have to do with the hero set is to, of course, go to different spots in the world, which will have question mark spots, but they only show up if we have Nia in our party. So we're gonna do each of those one by. I think we'll actually just do all of those exploratory parts now, but not necessarily do the extra stuff until later. So anyway, ooh. Also, we can do this as well now that we've completed the game. So just so I don't get confused, I'm gonna set to the Zodiac pond finally. And that should remove that question mark from that spot permanently as well. If it turns out to be a quest, we'll do that later. Eh. Who will you be? Ruffians, Knacks, Foolish, Knacky, and Ruffian types? Yo, Miubi is Miubi, and Miubi judge you. Okay, Miubi done now. Cool, anyway, we were just passing by, so we'll leave you alone now, Tails. Meh, wait, stop, there's been misunderstandings, please to wait. Make up your mind, Furball, didn't you want us out of sight? Miubi is no pun of contradictory appetites, currently so Just so unspeakably bored of being on guard duty. What do you mean guard duty? What you've got to guard here? Well, Miyobi have been on journey adventure of more experienced friend and it go too well. Now have 2 more treasure than can carry. So friend of Miyobi can go and find place to hide treasure and tell Miyobi to guard squirrels here until come back. See now, so that's why you've been so territorial. Look at friends. Friends are on journey, yes? With friends not chat with Miyobi for a little while, Miyobi also pined for traveling really, but cannot really leave treasure without a tent. He'd be at least care to tell Miyobi's thrilling tales of old adventures. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a little break here, wouldn't it? Sure, let's do that. Although, I don't know if the stories we have will be thrilling enough for you. Score. And then so it. What tale will friends share with Miyobi? Talk to Miyobi after rain. Certain conditions will allow you to claim amiibo-related cosmetic items. Oh, and then, well, watch this space. Miyobi wanna know now. So this one, this will allow you to equip special appearance Aegis Sword Pyra. Miyobi is cheering friends from Journey on Friends. If friends ever remember about Miyobi, please come back and share thrilling tales via Miyobi's rating. I just realized that's literally the same setup as like the amiibo. So I think this is like where you get the new amiibo support for the Pyra and Nifra amiibos, but there's also a narrow effect that can only be done, and I saw this also, when Pyra and Nifra's amiibo is inserted into the game. But then there's also a narrow one that apparently I didn't know about, which you basically get the collectible for if you fill in all the characters' soul cookies, although that should be pretty easy to do. You get a lot of soul trees just defeating other monsters and other stuff, so by the end we will probably already have most of the plots filled in. Although some of this can be a bit more trickier, so it's possible we actually get to show that off a little, because you can technically get even more soul tree parts, but only by doing NG Plus than what's available right now, but only when doing NG Plus. Hence why we were doing so many things before. Well, we can't fill in one of them right now, and then we probably can't fill in the others, right? We'll check. So we're about a little bit off. They're not off by too much, but we're almost done, actually. Yeah, come to fact, we have only one art on this rating. We have one art on you. Kind of weirdly inconvenient. Each character is off by exactly 40 soul points. So if we get 40 more soul points, we'll get all the last starts upgraded. Yeah, see. Alright, I'm guessing the extra quest will probably give us those soul points. Still, it's good to know we can get something for filling in our whole talent art thing. Right. Besides a little bit off for, yeah, there's actually 50 soul points for him. Actually, it's kind of weird because it's actually 70 points for him, but yet the other characters are only off by 40 points. That doesn't make sense. Is it because they didn't get soul points at a certain point? I don't know. Anyways, I think you just about heard enough of me doing off and doing other stuff. So now we're actually gonna go and travel around the world like we said we were gonna do with Nia before. So yeah, that's basically what this video is gonna be about. Scent of Saffrania. This takes me back.
懐かしい。ニアはこの木を知ってるのか。
Wow. So this is the Xenoblade 2 music.
このサフロージュの木は元は私のいた世界に植生していたものですから。そうなの？サフロージュの木にそんな由来があったなんて。それからあなたたちがインビディア山脈と呼ぶあれもそうですね。
へえ、マジか。確かに変わった形の山だなとは思ってたけどさ。
まあ当時は山なんて可愛いものではありませんでしたが、私たちが知らないだけで他にもそういう場所があったりする？そうですね。おそらくこれまでもどこかで目にしていると思います。
ここもニアがいなかったら普通に素通りするだけだったろうしな。
かつての世界のありようを知ることはあなたたちにとって良い経験となるはず。
So, yeah, anyway, I think we did all the belly we wanted before, right? So we're doing
帰り見てはいかがでしょう。
Alright, that's cool.
奇跡を顧みるか。それもいいかもしれないな。
ええ、ぜひ考えてみてください。その奇跡のたどり着く先にこそあなたたちの望む未来があるのですから。
Alright. So you go to these points and you basically trigger a slow series of cutscenes, each one adding one info to Nia's memories, and we need to get all of them, I think, to actually get the quest we want. So that's what we're going to work on fulfilling now, on both Nia and Paves. However, some of them can be a bit trolly at first to see, so we actually have to do 2 teleports for each of these instead of 1. Since we're blind. Otherwise, we would just teleport right to the spot we need. So we basically just teleport to a spot, see if there's a question mark spot in it. And if it does have a question mark spot, we then have to go over to where the quest is, and then trigger another cutscene there, and then we get the info. It mentions that you're supposed to explore the whole world, but really all you do is skip travel to one of the regions, then go to an info spot. Also, there's an extra thing as well here. Extra dialogue here as well in some of these. I'll get to hear that. Wait a minute.
Nia, どうかしたのか?
I just realized these ruins look very familiar to the ruins of that old city we saw in Xenoblade 2, which is like Torda, if I last remember. And that Saffronia tree thing came initially in the Uria region. This place you call Magdalene.
遺跡のような残骸についてあなたたちは何か知っていますか？
いや、知らないな。
今まで気にしたこともなかったけど、言われてみれば何なんだろうな。
あ、もしかしてニアのいた世界と関係あるとか？その推測は当たらずとも遠からずといったところでしょうか。
と言いますと？
そうですね。やはりあなたたちには話しておくべきでしょう。 アイオニオンが作られた経緯は前にも説明した通りですが、これから話すことはそれよりもはるか以前の時代まで遡ります。
つまり世界が一つだった頃の。
当時の人々は絶対的な力を得たことで高度な文明を築き繁栄を享受していました。しかしやがてその力をめぐって人同士が相争うようになり、ついには力そのものが災いとなり世界を二つに引き裂いたのです。今私たちが目にしているものはそんな人間がたどった滅びの末路。この世界が誕生した歴史の原点、それがこの遺跡の正体です。
突き詰めれば全ての原因は僕たち人間にあったと。
理解できねえよ。こんなありさまになるまで争う意味ってなんだ。
それは恐れていたからです。
恐れるって何を？
終わりが来ることを。あらゆる命もいかなる文明もいつの日か必ず終わりを迎える。私たちもまた世界の一部である以上この断りからは逃れられません。故に人は断りの外に救いを求める。すなわち永遠と呼ばれるものです。
永遠。
永遠に今この瞬間が続けば終わりが訪れることは決してない。この遺跡のように無残に朽ち果てることもありません。ここまで話せばあなたたちにもわかるはずです。なぜこの世界が永遠を意味するアイオニオンと呼ばれるかを。
Z も永遠を望んだから、かつての人間と同じように。
だけどそれが本当に人間の望みだったとしても、多くの犠牲の上で成り立つこの世界が正しいとは思えない。
そうね。傷ついてもいつか消えることになっても、私たちは前に進まなくちゃいけない。それが生きることの意味だから。そうでしょ、ニア。
ええ、その通りです。今さら聞くまでもありませんでしたね。
I was thinking a lot good in the previous story.
この先も大切にしてください。古き世界の過ちを再び繰り返すことのないように。
Alright. Probably going to the first spot is slightly faster than doing anything else, like the earliest spot I can do, since, yeah. I guess you might have also noticed briefly, but yes, we can set our characters to whatever level we want now. Yeah, we're basically checking all the different areas. You go. Oh, there's a quest rank now. Oh, that's that same stupid quest rank from before. This is not. This is one of those fake quest arcs that actually is just Armu thing and nothing else, unfortunately. I was really hoping it'd be something different. Alright. Well, we know now that there's nothing here in Cadentia. Oh, Ignis Castle? Yeah, now this makes a lot more sense, because, like, this is her home, after all. We probably should have had her here to begin with.
ここを訪れるのも久しいですね。
ゴンドウのやつ、ニアを見たらどんな顔するかな。
ゴンドウ。
Alright. Well, this is actually the third trigger
て
point.
めえらか。また何か面倒事か。
そうじゃなくて、ちょっと顔でも出そうかなって。
あ？なんだそりゃ。もしかして暇か？暇なのか？あ？てめえは。
こうして直接話すのは初めてでしたね、ゴンドウ。
おい、一体どういうことだ？なんでアグネスの女王が。いや、待てよ。よく考えりゃ、ここはアグネスのキャッスルだし、別にいてもおかしくねえか。つうか、なんでアグネスの女王が私のこと知ってやがんだ？
それは話せば長くなり
Well,
ま
this
す
is a
が、
long story.
私にとってバンダムの名は大きな意味を持つのです。
私の家と？
かつて私たちはその名を持つ者に救われ、己のなすべきこととは何かを教わりました。かの者の存在なくして今の私はない。そう言っても過言ではないでしょう。
へえ、ゴンドウの家とニアにそんな接点があったなんてな。
今となっては失われた記憶、遠い過去の出来事です。
ふん。ってお前ら女王相手に随分慣れ慣れしいじゃねえか。
だってニアがそうしてほしいって言うから。
つうか、それ言ったらゴンドウだって似たようなもんだろ。
うるせえな。 私はいいんだよ。
その強胆な気性、とても好ましく思いますよ。
そうか。
聞けば偽りの女王との騒乱を経てなおキャッスルの秩序が保たれているのは、ゴンド、あなたの尽力によるところが大きいとか。
は？お褒めに預かり護衛だがよ。そりゃ買いかぶりってやつだ、女王。私はうちの連中が面倒を起こさねえよう仕切ってるだけだ。てめえらアグヌスのことなんざ私の知ったことじゃね
え。謙遜することはありません。人々の信頼を経て均衡を保つことは実際容易ではない。あなたはそれを自然のうちに成し遂げているのですよ。
なんかやりづらいな。
もしかして今度って褒められると弱い？
なあ、誰が弱えだと？
どうかこれからも私たちアグヌスのためにあなたの力を貸していただけますか？
んなもんお断りだと言ってやりてえとこだが。女王たっての頼みってんなら考えてやらねえでもね。
感謝します、ゴンド。キャッスルの主としてあなたには心からの敬意を。
なあ、それはもういいっての。背中がむずがゆいったらね。
やっぱりゴンドウって
だからうっせえ。私のことはどうだっていいんだ。てめえらもウロボロスなら女王の足手まといになるんじゃねえぞ。ただでさえてめえらは危なっかしいんだからよ。
うわ、ゴンドウにだけは言われたくねえ。
Alright. It's quite an interesting set of memories there. Included a lot of arguing. Well, if I can't go to the second spot, I might have to go to the city first. Which would make sense, now that I think of it. The city actually looks kind of similar to one of the other towns, but I can't tell if it's like it is Turna or something else, or what it used to look like, but I don't know. All I know is we probably should be taking the queen here eventually. And sure enough, there is an info spot, actually. Alright. I think I might extend the video a bit, but just to get all the heal stuff done with everyone.
ここにいらしてたんですね。
Majesty, there you are.
ニアですよ。
Please,
まだ慣
it's
れません
Nia.
か、ミオ。
申し訳ごめんなさい。つい
良いのです。私も少し意地悪が過ぎました。
こう言ったら失礼かもしれないけど、私たちにとって女王は私たちという命が生まれ、やがて帰っていく拠り所で、
本来なら目通りすら叶わないほどに遠い存在で、そんなあなたと今はこうして旅を共にして何気なく会話している。それがなんだかすごく不思議で、裏を返せば違和感があるというか。
だからまだ慣れないと？そうですか。でしたら私と同じですね。以前にもお話ししましたが、世界で起きたことの情報は天空の砦で眠っている間も常に私の元に入ってきました。ですから M ではなくあなたという存在がいることも私はかねてより知っていたのです。ですがそれだけでした。誰よりもよく知る相手なのに、手で触れることも何かを伝えることもできない。あなたを近くに感じる一方でもどかしいほどに遠い存在で。
Guess Nia and Mio do look kind of similar. I've said that before though.
そのあなたが今では手の触れられる距離にいて言葉も伝えられる。こんな日が来るなんて思わなかった。とても不思議な気分です。
私と同じね。
ええ。これはこれで面白い因果だとは思いませんか？
そうね。私がウロボロスにならなかったらきっとニアと出会うこともなかった。ほんの些細なきっかけが未来を大きく変えることもあるのね。
いえ、それだけではないのかもしれません。
どういうこと？
ミオと私は出会うべくして出会ったということです。なぜなら私にとってあなたは。
おーいミオニア、そろそろ出発するぞ。早く来ないと置いてっちまうぞ。今行くわ。行きましょうか、みんなのところへ。
そうですね。
ミオ。
あなたと話せてよかった。
ええ、私もよ、ニア。
I imagine I have to do the same thing with the Kiev Queen too. Yeah, pick it. Since we already went through so much as the info thing, we're just gonna discuss it here.
ゆっくり休んで体力を回復させよう。
What the heck was that? I think that might have been the game's fault that time. That was weird.
みんなの情報を整理しよっか。
Okay, so what do we got next? Good question. Yeah, anywhere you still want to go? Well, if you ask me to choose, then I may have to ask your advice first. Sure, I hope we can give you a decent answer. In all the places you guys have been so far, was there ever a place where you could look at the sky up close, almost touch it? What do you mean, close to the sky? I guess she means, like, have we ever been to the highest place in the world, right? Highest place? Have we maybe? Maybe not? Is that where you'd like to go now, Nia? Yeah, I mean, I don't have really any major reasons for it. Just, when you asked where I wanted to go, that's the first thing that popped into my head. What, the sky, you mean? Maybe when I look up at the sky, I just long to go back there, sort of nostalgia. Well, if that's what you want, then why don't we try and find a high place for you? Oh, really? You're good with that? I'm cool with it. Anyway, it was me who brought up this whole where do you want to go to the chat in the first place. Way up there, skyscraping places like that. I'll have to check out myself. You guys. Thank you so much. Guess I'm counting on you all over again. Let's find together then, the place where we'll be close enough to touch the sky. I think just moving around that took forever, but we've already technically done the other theme. Frick, we may as well trigger this cutscene now. It's probably just gonna be a cutscene, right? We're not gonna actually have to battle anything, I assume. This is a close shot, at least for what I remember. Anyways, when she mentions that, and that's also why we're going over here, basically, then she mentions high place, that means go to Camp Corn Keep, apparently. Or, I guess, this is one of the spots, but I guess it's also, Horde March also technically counts as a place. Oh yeah, actually, it's right here. Hey, isn't this the place where you usually don't want to go lunch? It did have those very high level monsters, but we're finally around their level now and could maybe fight them. I don't want to waste the time necessarily though. Okay, that's a little bit too far for us right now. Might be able to make it work. We have to fall down here first. It's nice we actually get to harvest deeper for once. Alright, this is a longer walk than I thought. May as well go to this spot quickly.
世界が幾度その姿を変えようと、この空だけはずっと変わらない。皆さん、本当にありがとうございました。私のわがままを聞いてくれて。
いや、いいんだ。そもそも俺たちが言い出したことだしさ。
あなたたちがウロボロスになって本当に良かった。
どうしちゃったのニア？ 急にそんなこと。
この戦いが終われば静止した世界が再び動き出します。互いを知ることのなかった2つの世界が再びそのあり方へと戻っていく。私たちもまた同じように。ですがそれでもたった一度でいい。別れの時が訪れるその前にみんなと同じ時間を共有したかった。あなたたちの中にある絆に私も触れてみたかった。女王としてではなく一人の仲間として。
ニア、
だからありがとう。最後にこの思いをあなたたちの未来に託します。 Z を倒し、どうかその手でより良き世界を。
I like how they still talk as if we hadn't defeated Z yet, but we needed to defeat him anyway to even unlock this quest.
それは
たとえみんなと離れ離れになっても、きっといつか再会できる日が来る。私たちが望むのはそんな未来で、そこにはもちろんあなたもいる。いいえ、いてほしいの。だって私たちの絆はニア、あなたともつながってるのだから。
ミオ、あなたたちがその未来を望むのなら。いいえ、そうではありませんね。私も共に行きたいです。他でもない私たちが望む未来のために、この世界が終わりを迎えるその時まで。
ええ、これからもずっと一緒よ、ニア。
Keep in mind that I will still probably take out the super bosses. I'll still probably take out other uniques we haven't battled yet in other areas. By the way, I was correct in my assumption, and that's specifically why I came here. The whole part of the quest mostly was just a bunch of side quests, and actually getting the info for that spot was basically the main quest line, and this quest was just go to this one spot and you instantly complete the quest, and there's nothing much else to do otherwise. I don't want to get super confused of where my next point to go is, so I'm going to pop briefly into the Memorial Hall where we initially had the last Sasha Empire. Anyways, we got one of the two classes asses to rank 20. That should also help out a little bit with getting them locked on Evers, which is nice. So we got that done. Yeah, we still have the problem with unlocking the classes, but don't worry too much. We'll probably cheat that just like we've done all other times we've cheated these kinds of mechanics. Of course, this time around we're getting everything up to rank 20 before even changing. Although the change will have to be more faster than imminent, because, yeah, if some isn't actively doing a class, then it's gonna be really weird. But anyway, for now, we're gonna sit up to make sure we're not being silly. Pop up here just to make sure that we're not, don't instantly get an info. And with that, Malia now in our party, I'm gonna save the game and end the episode right here. Sorry, we're not gonna actually be doing the full route with her yet. We're gonna end this episode here instead, and we'll see you guys in the next video where we do a world tour with Melia this time around. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.